Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. So we are here in field 6 with this very interesting contraption. This is a hoe. We've got weeds, so if I just jump into the menu here, you'll see we've got a lovely infestation of weeds. So let's just turn the engine off a second and jump out. You can see bottom right hand corner, weed, medium, and it tells you what you need to use. We need to use a hoe. We left it too long and they've taken hold too much, so we need to get in the tractor, fire it up again, and we just need to drive up and down. So you'll see we'll do this stretch down here. Jump out again into the menu and you can see it's clearing. So this is not the biggest working width, so this is going to take a while. We are running the latest patch now, the hotfix, so 1.4.1 or something, I don't know. So yeah, all the mods that didn't work before now work. I know some people are still having issues with certain mods not still playing ball, but fingers crossed they'll get that worked out. So we're not running precision farming just yet. Like I said in the last video, I think we need to wait until we've got this lot harvested. We may speed through the months to get that done, and then we can start getting into it. There's loads of really good how-tos and guides on using it, so we won't be short of material to reference when we get stuck. But yeah, so I think what I'll do is make a start, or carry on with this should I say, and then yeah, we'll catch up in a little bit. So 2 headlands done, this side of the field sort of squared off, and we're just now into the up and down, so it's working well. So if I just show you, you'll see we've cleared the headlands and this side here. I'm just going to work our way up and down now. Interestingly, you can see the tram lines, and I'm wondering whether that's from the slurry spreading maybe. So it's obviously where the soil's been compacted, it's not grown any weeds. So okay, very good. I should probably explain as well why the money is as high as it is. So we've sold some honey. Obviously that wasn't several £100,000 worth. We have done a seeding contract, fertilizing contracts, spraying contracts. We've done loads. Just to pass the time really, and also I was thinking we're going to need some cash for when we need to upgrade and change kit that will then support precision farming. So yeah, that's the reason why that is as high as it is. Sold a load of wool as well. Eggs weren't at a good price, so we're just storing them. But yeah, we'd got a load of honey that needed to be got rid of, so that is all out of the way for now. So I think what we'll do is we'll drop this into a little bit of a time lapse. Just want to show you quickly. If we just zoom in, you can see the weeds, and as we drive over, they're ripped out and no longer cause us a problem. So I'll crack on with this, and yeah, we'll see you when we're done. So I just thought, while I'm doing this about precision farming and you know how the game works now with that mod DLC installed, and yeah, it's slightly contradictory to how we've known it so far. So you were told if you spray herbicide you won't get the maximum yield bonus. Okay, so we do manual weeding like this with the hoe or with the weeder, you know, and if they're too big then you do have to spray them, or you leave them and you lose the yield anyway. But now with precision farming you get a better environmental score, which is which affects, you know, you get a bonus on crops sold, etc. But manual weeding doesn't give you a very high score. It affects your score if you manually weed. Now the only reason I can think of that is something in the ground maybe burns more diesel, or I don't know, but to get the maximum score you have to use the John Deere See and Spray system with herbicide. So yeah, I kind of find that contradictory, but it is what it is, and when we get to it we will give it a go and decide what's best for us. But yeah, it's a strange one. Right, that's me jabbering on. I will get this done and we will jump on to planting soybeans, I think. And with that we're done. So let's just check. Yeah, weed's still on. All cleared. Brilliant. So we'll turn that off again. And yeah, we can head back to the yard. We'll keep this for now. Turn GPS off, that would help. And let's just jump out a second. Needs lime, needs ploughing. Okay, just look like weeds, but it is just fully grown. I'm starting to seed head a bit. Better get some beacons on. Cows are all fed, sheep are fed, chickens are done, horses are done. So yeah, everybody's happy. I think grass work will start in May, probably. Got the bunker silo emptied, and so we'll get that filled up. We'll lease a loading wagon to do that, probably. And I'll remember this time to put the silage additive in it, other than what we did last time. So this lowered down and dropped off. I think what we'll do is, before we do anything else, we'll go and refill or refuel this tractor, and we'll give it a repair as well, because it's had a fair hard going on that field. So the other thing to say is, if you can see in the distance over there, field 1 I think that is, how the weeds are just blanketed all across the field. In precision farming, and we'll come to this like I've said in the future, they're sporadic. So they're not blanketed everywhere, they are just patchy, almost, I suppose is the word, rather than sporadic. I suppose both work. So I'll turn the engine off. Can I remember where the trigger is in here? I think it's down here, isn't it? Ah, 6,000, 7,000 to repair that. Yes. I might as well repair the weight as well. Makes no odds, but we'll do it. So that's that done. Could do with a clean, but we'll come to that in a bit. So we'll jump in the fen and start getting the soybeans in the ground. So got one of the workers going, and you can see, and you can also probably hear the ice cream van. You can see it's going to need weeding, needs rolling, so hopefully we can get that done before it requires the hoe again, because I want that to go back. But what that means we can do is we can send the drone up and put together a little bit of a montage. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, we have taken over. So worker did a good job there, but yeah, I didn't want to miss out on planting our last crop for this year. Well, for this, you know what I mean, until we have to plant again. Let's call it that. And yeah, I need to stop saying yeah. So we are 85%, or we've got 85% of the seed left. It's going to be plenty. Hoping that we get the opportunity to do some more sowing contracts at some point, but we will see. So I think, in fact, actually, let's just take a second to have a look in the contracts page. Clear them. Any new? No, not yet. So if we just jump in and have a look through the other fields. So there is, that has broken since we last harvested it. That one's withered. We've done a contract on, we did 13, 16 and 18, so they're all going to be up for harvesting at some point. 25 we know is just doesn't want to play ball, and those three are all cultivated. And we own 20. 22 we did a haymaking contract on months ago now, and that still hasn't done anything with it, so be interesting to see what happens with those. We did the contracts in 9, so that'll provide us some work in the future. 5 we've done contracts in. I really want to get into here. 24, how much is that to buy? 759 grand. No. So hopefully there is going to be work coming up on the contracts. We are, where are we? Oh, we're April, aren't we? So you would think that there'd be plenty to be done, but maybe the farmers can manage it themselves. Right, I'm rambling again. We'll crack on, and I'll see you on the headlands. Right then, last pass around the headlands. I'd forgot that I'd set it to 2 when the course play was working, but never mind. So just one loop around the field and this will be done, and then it needs rolling. I think at that point we might check the contracts page, see if there's anything that we can be doing, and leave a worker on the roll-in. But who knows? So having this bigger drill is absolutely brilliant. It saves so much time. This field just felt like it took forever before, but I know we only done 3/4 of it ish, so maybe that's a thing as well. See, weeds. I wonder if they probably won't disappear. So if we got see and spray or spot spray technology, see and spray technology on the John Deere, then we could always just go and target those ones. So we will see how we deal with that in the future. Right, let's make a complete hash of this corner, and yeah, we can crack on and get this sowing done. Just coming up to the top of the field now, or the bottom, depending on how you look at it, near the shed. It's nice to be working in this field and get to appreciate the hard work that went into that area. So it's just now if we can not take out the telegraph pole or fall down the ledge. So reasonably successful so far. Lovely. Oh, losing half the planter, seeder, whatever you call it, and that's it. Let's check the map, see how we did. Not too shabby at all. I think there might be a tiny little bit there, but we can. I'll get that in a minute. Right, I'll get that bit patched up, this put away, and I'll see you in a bit. Right then, the rolling's underway on the John Deere, and we are going to go and do, he says, accept contract, yes, a fertilising contract on field 5, which is not that far away from us, so we'll go and grab the manure spreader, and then we can get that filled up. The dog. And yeah, use our own manure, and yeah, make some extra cash. And yeah, I've said that loads. Why do I say it? Right, I'm going to get this hooked up, filled up, and I'll see you in the field. Right, we're underway. Ugh, sorry, I've just had a swig of squash and it's tropical flavour in it. It's quite bitter, so your face contorts. So anyway, we are on GPS, all set up, and the nice thing about when it's sunflowers is we can see where we've been, and as well it's a different type of fertiliser, so it's actually got a bit of matter to it. So we will run up here, run around the headlands, and then start some up and downs. You know the drill by now. I just actually want to... No, we're only on singles, so that's fine. Turn her off. So you can see as well the field boundary definitions are a bit weird. So we'll get right up to the edge, we may be overlapping a bit, but hey ho, doesn't matter. So 1.2 of Calmsden is rapidly approaching. I think I said this in the other video. But yeah, it's going through some private testing and then hopefully will make its way to Giants fairly quickly, and they can get it tested and approved and released. That'd be good. We can get new crop type, linseed. So quite looking forward to that. It'll be a bit of a change. I think there was linseed on Chellington on FS19. Again, I like that map. I spent a lot of hours on that. But yeah, we need to get this done. At least we can keep an eye on the worker who's doing the rolling as well, so that's a good thing. In fact, we'll just turn that off a sec. Let that save. 13% through the field, job's good done. So yeah, as ever, we'll just tidy the corners up. Hopefully it won't miss too much on the up and downs. But and where are we? We're in field 5. That one doesn't need rolling. So yeah, big size field. I've said a bit about before about wanting to buy this. 903,000. Wowzers. Right, we'll stop dreaming. We'll crack on, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, rather concerningly, this is our last load of manure. And we are only that much through. So that is what, 30%? Yeah, 30% through. So what I think we'll have to do is we'll use our slurry. We've got 71,000 litres of slurry. So hopefully, now we're on the up and downs, it'll be a bit more efficient as well. We're not losing any of the field edges, etc. So we'll see how we get on. But yeah, I think we'll get as far as we can with this. We'll return this as well then. So that's no longer going to cost us any money. And then we'll grab the manure. No, we're in the manure spreader. We'll grab the slurry spreader and hopefully finish the field with that. Right then, we're chugging through the field now, and I know it's not realistic. We would not be doing this. We would be trashing these crops. But hey, we're trying to make money at the end of the day, so we are not proud. Right, so what we got left slurry wise, 53,000 litres. I don't think this is going to do it, but hey, we'll give it a go. So I'm just tidying this corner that we left before, and then we'll start the main body of the rest of the remaining field. So I think I'll finish this corner and then stick onto a bit of a time lapse, I think. we've run out of our slurry, so we had to go and buy. This is the second load we've bought now, so it's cost us £6,000 so far, which isn't too bad, I suppose, for 30 something thousand litres of slurry. But we are very nearly completed on the contract, 97%. So we'll finish up and we'll go and check on the job that the workers done on the rolling, I think. Well, as I thought, it was only going to be the bits on the headlands, so we'll just catch these bits here and here, and there's possibly a few bits around this side. Yeah. Shouldn't be too much of a problem for us to just get them. So all in all, another productive day. Get this last corner. This is where we take out the telegraph pole. Nope. Get down to the end of the field, fold up, and we can go out this way. And I think we will leave it there for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, ring that bell, give us a like, and I'll see you in the next one.